Hey there, so today I'm going to go through my anime list and see what anime and anime media will work if the characters were gender bent and if I would like to watch something like that. So let's do it. The first 10. First we have Initial D. Initial D, I don't know, I think the story won't change that much. Takumi is already a very reserved character and we already have the Danderes on fiction. I don't think it will change that much. We already had the female drivers in the story even. So yeah, it will be probably the same. Then we have Fully Cooley. Fully Cooley, yes, I actually would like a lot gender bent Fully Cooley because I mean, I have the impression that most people have no idea that Fully Cooley is a grooming story, a surviving grooming story, and swapping the genders will make that dynamic a lot more clear. I think it will be eye revealing for many. Then we have Nana. Nana will be actually very different if it was a story about two guys instead of a story about two girls. In a very different story because Nana isn't a lesbian story, but it's a story about all the forms of love and all what happens with friendships and relationships, and on that there is discussion about lesbian relationships and love. And I think it will be very interesting to see two straight dudes and how they will deal with the world. I think it will be a completely different world than the one we have seen on Nana. And I think I would love to read something like that. Then we have Angel Seg. Angel Seg, I mean, it's Angel Seg. It's Angel Seg. Then we have Kaiji. Oh boy, Kaiji, I don't think it will work if the protagonist was female, because it will be, I mean, you have a lot of bad stuff on Kaiji, you know, forced labor, torture, stuff like that, and you know that if Kaiji was female, I was going to say was a girl, but then I said female. I wasn't going to say a female, that sounds dumb. If Kaiji was a girl, I think the stakes will be a lot worse and a lot dimmer. I don't think I would like to watch something like that because it will change completely the story. Then we have Sankarea. If Sankarea was gender bent and if Chihiro was a girl and Rea was a guy, that would be actually incredible. Sankarea is a story that deals with trauma a lot, and there is romance fluff through all the story, but the base of Sankarea is the trauma and the whole accepting yourself as a broken being, because you know Sankarea is a zombie. So you know it will actually be incredible to see, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's my story to write anyway. Then we have Madoka. Madoka. I don't know. I don't think I'm into yaoi. I'm not into yaoi, no, for sure, no. And then we have Prison School. Prison School, gender bent? Yes, please. Yes, please. Then we have March Comes In Like a Lion. March Comes In Like a Lion. It wouldn't change either. I mean, if we are talking about loneliness and struggle and inspiration and found family, I don't think those stories will change that much. But you know, there is something I noticed is that I didn't see any female competitors in the anime at all. I don't know if they have a different league or if they just don't play at all. But yeah, I think the core teams will remain the same probably. Then we have Asobi Asobase. Asobi Asobase, Sophia Sobase will be probably very similar in some ways and very different in another ways. In other ways, we will have still students trying to kill time, and a lot of comedy because of that. But I don't think the humor will be exactly the same. It will probably be more raunchy. Or then we have Bocchi the Rock. Bocchi the Rock. If Bocchi the Rock was gender bent, huh? No, actually, I think I'm into Yaoi. Bocchi the Rock as a guy with in a all male band with with gay undertones. That actually will be amazing. Because we will not just showcase male social anxiety, but also male vulnerability in general. And I think it will be heartwarming to see, you know. And that's it for the first 10 I have watched on my list. The first 11 anyway. I might talk about the rest later, but as so far, that's all what I had to say. It's actually eye-opening to see how stories work when you see them from a different angle, so that's fun. And that's it for today. My name is Mercedes Casambelis, and I hope that you have a great day. Thank you.